Guys, Brookhaven updated, and you can see that on the right there are 2 new houses. New carpets were also launched, and much more. So today, I want to see with you everything that was launched in this new Brookhaven update. And for that, I called this friend who's going to help me. And I really want to see the new house that was launched. He said, wait, a new house was launched? Yes, the new house was launched. So I'm coming here in front with him. And we're both driving this car with the power of friendship. Especially because we're both pedaling. But now I'm going to get the first house. On the right, you can see that there are 2 houses. There's a free one and a paid house. I'm going to start by getting the free house. And this house looks amazing. My friend got the paid house, but I asked him to delete it. Later, we'll see the paid house. So now I'm coming here, and we have 2 garages. And this looks amazing. Now I'm opening the garage. And this is really cool. You can see that this works very well. And if I get a car on the right, literally I can put it inside here exactly like this. And this is amazing. But if I enter through this door, we have our house. There's this new carpet that was launched, which also has other colors. And for some reason, my friend is lying down, just resting here. But what's in this door? Okay, this is the garage, and this house looks amazing. It looks like a beach house. This is the kitchen of the house, and you can see that it's very beautiful. Even my friend is calling me here, and I don't know what he wants, but I'm following him, and it looks like something happened back here. But where are you going? And not even he knows where he's going, but he just arrived right in this room. And guys, this is really weird. You can see that it's a completely empty room, but maybe I can press this button up here, and literally a pool is going to appear here. Okay, this is much cooler than it looks. I can swim here in very blue water. I can also deactivate this pool, and then I'm going to be like this. Literally, I'm underwater. Okay, I'm going to get out of here, and let's test more secrets and things that were launched in the update. Because there were a lot of things launched. This, in my opinion, is the best house in Brookhaven. But I'm arriving right here, and this is the first bedroom. And the bedrooms of this house are very weird, because they're in totally random places. This bedroom is near the kitchen. Here there's a totally secret bedroom, and I can also go up here, and that's what I want to do. I want to go up there to see what's there. And my friend arrived here, and he's checking what's in this bedroom. Wait, there are more things here. So much that here we have this closet that I can turn the light on and off. But now I'm coming here in this other bedroom, and here it's a bathroom. It's a very beautiful bathroom. But now I'll have to go up here, especially because I want to see what's up there. And my friend's already coming here. Guys, he's seeing all the bedrooms. Literally, yes, me. And he's very fast. Okay, I'm arriving here in this bedroom and the doors. Unfortunately, they don't work, but it would be really cool if they worked. This is a normal bedroom where I can get out of here. I'll have this very beautiful view. There are even 2 doors. And there's also this very beautiful tree. But now I'm arriving here in this other bedroom, and here it's basically a normal bedroom. Look, I've already noticed that there are 4 bedrooms where you can sleep. This is really amazing. But here there's another bedroom, and actually this is the bathroom. I don't know why you were here, but it's a really nice bathroom. And now I'm coming here in this other bedroom, and here's the place where the safe is. I don't know why the decoration is like this. The decoration here isn't very good, but I'll leave this bedroom, and this is amazing. And I want to see what's on the roof. Guys, the roof is very suspicious. I believe that I can access this, and I'll just need this bed on the right. And like this, I'll be able to access the roof in a very easy way. And even he arrived here to watch doing this. But I'll put a bed there, and you just have to jump up there. Okay, I placed this ladder, and now he has to go up there. And finally, he managed it. He's on the roof, and I also want to go up here. But I'll check this other part, because here it looks better. Okay, I just arrived here, and this is the weirdest roof I've ever seen, because I'm stuck here forever, and it looks like my friend's right here, but I can't get here to talk to him. I'm basically stuck. So I placed this bed, and now I got out of here, and he has to get out of here too. But I don't know how I'll help him get out of here. He's trying to leave, but he can't. So I'll put this bed closer to him. But unfortunately, he's stuck here forever, and he'll never be able to get out. But actually, he just teleported, and now he just got the paid house. This house really looks amazing. But before seeing this house, I want to see the new items on the right that were launched. And you can see that there are many new things. So I'm going to place all this in this part. He said, let's see the new house later. Yes, obviously we will. But I'm going to place all the items that were launched right here. First, there's this very different chair. He said, let's see the new house now. Okay, he convinced me to do this. And I also want to see this new house that was launched because it looks amazing. So I'm arriving here, and we have first this garage. I just got this car, and I'm going to place it inside here. But my friend has to open the garage. Perfect, he opened it, and I'll leave the car right here. Really, this garage is very beautiful. We also have here the main living room, and it looks like there's a pool here. My friend has to activate it now. He just has to activate the house pool. Actually, this house looks amazing because it's a totally different house from the houses in Brookhaven. Now I'm arriving here, and we have this bedroom. It looks like 3 people fit here, and he's coming here to see this other bedroom, which is actually a bathroom. And it's a very beautiful bathroom because it's giant. And guys, I have a very cool view where I can see everything that's happening outside outside here, and suddenly my friend appeared here. Dude, what are you doing there? I don't know how he left the bathroom so fast and already arrived outside there, but now he's coming back here in his house, which is an amazing house. He could have entered through here, but he decided to enter through the garage. Look, this is really weird, but now I want to see the other bedrooms that are here. Guys, there are many rooms, and in this room there's simply nothing. It's a completely empty room where I can place decorations. So I placed a carpet here, and this is the only decoration I placed here. We have the house exit, and we also have this other room. Really, this house is very weird, and also really cool. It's weird because I don't understand absolutely anything that's happening, but it's really cool, precisely because I don't understand anything. Now I'm arriving here in this room, and my friend's watching television, and I turned it off, and it looks like he's mad. He turned on the television again, and he's watching it. This is really weird. He doesn't want to test the secrets of this Brookhaven update anymore. But now I'm arriving right here, and here it's the house exit, but now I'm going up here, and you can see that the house is much bigger than it looks. This house is simply giant, but I want to see what's in this bedroom, and you can see that it's a very different bedroom. I can sleep while I have this very beautiful view. Seriously, this is amazing, but the view from here isn't very good. It was better to get this house on this land, or maybe on this other land, but now I'm going back here, and here we have this other room, and there's one more floor up here, and finally he arrived here. Look, he just came here after a long time. He's already going up there to see what's there. But I'm coming here in this room, and you can see that here there's not much interesting. It's just a completely normal room that doesn't have absolutely anything special. But now I'm coming up here, and here it looks amazing. I can see everything that's happening here in the city. But there's this totally secret bedroom, and I really want to see what's here. But I was banned. Guys, he banned me suddenly, without reasons in Roblox. So on the right I got this house, and now I'm going to test the secret alone. But he just came here, and he said, I banned accidentally. But I don't believe you. So much that now I have my own house. So I'll have to go up here this way. And probably here there's a secret room, but I'm not managing to access it. But I'm going up here this way, and now I'm going to see what's in this room, because it looks very interesting. I just arrived here, and you can notice that it's a totally secret room, and very cool. These books look very suspicious, and for some reason I think there's a way to go through this wall, and it even looks like there's a door here. But literally this is a door. I can sit in this chair, watching everything that's happening here, with this very interesting pool. Seriously, this house is perfect. Now I just changed the color of this house, and I don't think it looks very beautiful, but he just got this item, and now he's arriving here in front flying in my house. I don't think he should come here after banning me from his house. Really, he banned me from the house and just decided to come back here. But now I was unbanned. Okay, you're forgiven. So I'm going to choose a better color for my house. I'm going to choose the color green, and actually it looks very beautiful. Even my friend changed the color of his house, and it also looks very beautiful. Really, this looks amazing. The color of his house looks much better than the color of my house. Okay, I changed it again, and it's very hard to make my house better than his house. But I want to make a test. I'm going to lock my house, and I want to see if all the doors are really locked. So much that the doors are locked, but you can simply come behind the house and literally get in here. That means it's not a very safe house. Actually, this is the least safe house in Brookhaven, and he can't come here. He doesn't know how to get inside here. But I just opened the door, and now you can get in here. But here there are several buttons, and I'm going to activate all of them to see what happens in this house. Now you can see that the house is like this. It's totally widened, and actually this is very cool, and also very weird. I just placed the smoke in the house, and you can see that a lot of smoke is coming out of here. But for some reason it looks beautiful, and it looks like it's part of the house decoration. Really, this smoke looks very cool. It looks like we're in a spa. But on the right, I want to get all the items. I'm going to place all the items exactly here. Okay, these are the first items that were launched, and really they're very amazing. But they're not all the items that were launched. My friend, he's sitting there in the chair, and I can also sit in this thing. Wait, actually I can't, and it looks like this is a table. We have this carpet, and also this blue carpet, that are really very beautiful carpets. On the right, there are also these new items, and this is the first item. It's basically a plant that stays on the wall. This item looks like a tree. I don't know what this is. There's also this flower vase, and also this thing that I don't know what it is. I just know that it's very beautiful. And now my friend started flying, and I don't know why he's doing this, but I want to find out which is the best land where I can place this house to have the best view of all, even when I'm sleeping. But I don't know which is the best land. So much that my friend's arriving here, and he said, let's get this house on the beach. Guys, he had a great idea. The Brookhaven beach is probably the best place where you can get a house. So I chose this beach land, and I just got this house here, and you can see that it's amazing. But I want to see if it's really as good as it looks. I'll have to test this house, but this time on the beach, which is going to be very different. My friend just arrived here, and now we're coming here to test this. Look, we have to go up here this way, and this is the easiest way to go up, but he didn't manage to do it. Perfect, he managed it. Now we're going to arrive here in this bedroom, which isn't a very protected bedroom. Actually, this is the least protected bedroom of all. And now he also came here, but this view is very beautiful. beautiful. I can see all the water that's around here, and I can also go up here, and then I'll be able to see the whole beach. But I think there's a better land than this. And even he arrived here. And probably there's a better land, which is land number 24. I can get this house exactly here, and this is the view that I'll have. I'll be able to see the whole city, and while I'm sleeping I'll be able to see the mountains and also the beach. I'm sure this is the best land of all, and there's no land better than this. He said, get another house to test on this land. Okay, I'll do this. On the right, I'm going to get this house, and now I'm going to test it. But he's arriving here in the front, because probably he's going to get the same house. And that's exactly what he did. He got this house, and he just left it with this color. Seriously, this color is very beautiful. I'm choosing a color up here that's beautiful. I left it like this, and actually it looks really cool. Now I notice that there's this door here, and I can literally open it, and the door literally stays open. Guys, this is really different. I'm going to try to close it, but it's impossible to close this door. Literally, I can't close it. Okay, I placed this ladder, and now I'll try to close it. So I'm sure this is going to work. But this door doesn't close. This door is the most different I've ever seen. And you can see that this is the view I have. Really, this is very cool. But there were more things that changed in the update, and I just wanted to understand what he's doing. He just got this item, and it looks like I must enter here. He got into the bed, and now I'm under the map. I don't know why he put me here, but it looks like I can see everything that's under the map. Under this house, there's nothing. And under his house, there's also nothing. But I almost fell out of the map exactly because of you. But you can see that these plants are right here. I hadn't noticed this, but they're already in the house. But there's a plant that I didn't see, which is exactly this one. I didn't see this plant anywhere. I didn't see this plant in this house, or even in this other house. But I need you to follow me. I want to see with you a secret bedroom that we didn't see. Seriously, we ignored a totally secret bedroom that's here. So I'm arriving inside here, and right in this room there's this secret bedroom. So much that he arrived here, and I doubt you'll get inside there. Really, this place doesn't look very safe. But he got in there. Guys, he's not afraid of anything, and he's calling me here. Okay, I'll get in here too. But he disappeared. Literally, I don't know where he ended up. He just disappeared out of nowhere. Actually, he teleported, and he's coming here in his house. So I'm leaving here, and I don't know which of these houses is better. His house is very beautiful, but my house is also very beautiful. Even he just got this car, and he's putting it here in his garage. And it looks like he wants to make a beautiful garage. Okay, I have to make a more beautiful garage than his. And my garage will be much better than his garage. I just need him to remove this item, especially because this bed is literally his. But he arrived here, and he refused. He doesn't want to remove it, and this is going to be terrible for my house decoration. But I had an idea. I'm going back inside here. I'm going to press this button, and the bed was totally removed. But I just got this car, and I'm going to place it in this house, because this car matches a lot with this house. Really, this car looks very much like this house. So I also got this car, and now my garage is much better than my friend's garage, because his garage is very ugly, and it looks totally random. But now he's up here, and he's arriving here flying to see my garage. But this turned out perfect. You can see that my garage is very good. So much that even he fell on the ground. Brookhaven has updated and released these 2 new houses. But today I want to test secrets of these 2 new houses. I want to find out where the safes are of these 2 new Brookhaven houses. And to test the secrets, I called my friend. He said, there are secrets. Did you know that? And obviously I knew that. I just don't know what's happening down here. This policeman placed fences at his house, so players don't come here. And you can see they're not happy. He said, this is unfair. The street belongs to everyone. And guys, I agree with him. So much that he's trying to break this. Look, you shouldn't do this. The policeman just got angry, and now he's coming here while he's holding this item. And this is terrible. A horrible fight could happen. But Bob stopped destroying this, and finally he dropped this item and ended up going back here. I don't know why he wants to protect his house so much. And they don't even know that a new house was released in Brookhaven, which is much better than those houses. And I'm talking about these 2 new houses. But now I'm coming here to test the secrets. And for you who don't know this, my Brookhaven house, it really looks very safe because it has this giant door. And if I lock this door, my friend can't get into my house anymore. He stays stuck out here. But there's a problem because this literally is a lie. And if my friend wants, he can come back here and enter this house in a totally different way. He can get into my house through this entrance. Seriously, this is very easy. Literally, he just got here in the easiest way of all. Look, this is impressive. You can notice that this house isn't safe, but it's a very beautiful house. Even this house I'm in has a really cool secret, but I can't come here because the door is locked. So unlock this, and I'm coming inside here. Besides secret rooms, there are safes that are totally hidden, and I doubt you know where they are. But my friend got here, and he said, let's do a competition to see who can decorate the house better. And this is a great idea. For this, you have to get the same house as me. But he doesn't want to do this. Guys, my house is paid, and his house is free. So I'll have to get the same house as he has. Okay, I just got this, and I want to see now if he wants to do the competition. So much that he agreed to do this. Look! Look, this is really good. Now he has to come to his house. But before that I have to make a giant wall. So I'm placing this giant wall here so he doesn't see what I'm doing. But I don't know if the wall is helping much. Okay, I finished this. And this turned out really good. He can't know what I'm building. And I also won't know what my friend is building. But before that I'm going to place a wall here so he really doesn't see anything. Really, my house is very protected. But it looks like these players are making a protest. So they remove this fence from this street. Because this fence is very unfair. It's very unfair what the policeman is doing. And I don't know why he placed this fence. Everyone here looks like his friend. But you can see that my friend is changing the color of his house. And I can see that especially because I still haven't started decorating my house. First I have to choose a really good color up here. I can leave the house red like this. Or I can choose a different color like this one. This color looks perfect. There are also these new items that were released. And I'm going to use them to decorate my house. They also released new plants that are really beautiful. So I'll have to remove these items to start decorating. First I have to decorate my garage. And for this I'm going to get a really interesting car. I'm placing this car exactly here. And now I got this other vehicle. And I'm also going to place it here inside. Now my house is getting really beautiful. Even he's seeing this. Look, you're spying on my house. This is something you can't do. So he went back there. But guys, if I open this door will never be closed again. And this is a bug of the update that you didn't notice. So now I'm here at this door, and this won't close anymore. If I try to close this door, you can notice that it's impossible. Literally, this doesn't close. So if you want to leave this door closed, you literally can't touch this door. But guys, he's already arriving here, and I don't know what happened. He said, I finished, and only I still haven't finished. But I'm not going to decorate my house anymore, because my friend already saw this. Look, you shouldn't have seen this. And now he's coming here to see how my house turned out. But I didn't do anything. He said, you're very slow then, because I already decorated my whole house. And I doubt that you did this in such a short time. But now he's coming here to show this. Guys, I doubt what he said is true. There's no way he decorated his whole house in just 1 minute. You can see that he got this blue Ferrari, and he also placed this blue carpet. But guys, I want to see what else is in his house. But I think it's time to remove all these walls. Perfect, I removed all this. And now I'm arriving here at his house. The color of his house is really beautiful. But my house also turned out really beautiful. Guys, I just got here, and it looks like he's calling me. So I'm coming, and literally there are these really cool weapons. Look, I'm going to grab this weapon, and really this is very cool. He said, that's all I did in the house. But this is very little. You literally didn't do anything, and ended the challenge. Seriously, this was really weird. So I'm leaving here, and I want to test more secrets of the update. But what the policeman did here was really weird. I don't know how, but I have to remove these items, and I don't know how I can remove this. Maybe I can ask him. So I'm arriving here to talk to him, and I'm going to ask him to remove the fences. Really, you have to do this now. But suddenly I was banned. He banned me for no reason. Guys, I don't know why he did this to me. Now I'm completely banned from his house. But I'm going to take advantage, and I'm going to test the secrets of the update. Even they saw this, and they're jumping over the wall to come here and protest. And now all of them are protesting here. Maybe it was good that I was banned from his house, because now the biggest protests of all have started. Now I got the paid house. And for you who don't know, there are many secrets in the houses that you didn't notice before. But now my friend has to stay out here. I'm going to grab the safe from his house that I'm sure he doesn't know where it is. So I'm arriving here, and his safe is exactly here. This is the easiest safe to find. Perfect. I just grabbed the safe, and now I really have a lot of money. I'm literally the millionaire. Even he just stole my safe, and I don't know how he found the safe in my house, since it's totally hidden. The safe in this house of mine is really very hidden, and it looks like he removed his house. He got this house so I could grab the safe from here, and this is going to be really easy. But he teleported here, and he said, you're going to have to grab the safe, but I'll be there protecting and I'll ban you. Okay, this is going to be an impossible challenge. He's going to be protecting this safe. Really, this is going to be bad. But suddenly he changed his avatar. Really, he's ready to protect his safe. Look, it's going to be almost impossible to steal the safe. Now he's arriving right here. But what he doesn't know is that I'm going to climb his house in record time. Now I'm coming here, and literally I already got inside here, and now I have to hide urgently. Perfect, I'm right here. So much that he's arriving up here only now. He doesn't know that I'm already here. Literally, I'm up here. But there's a problem. He's also coming here, and he stayed back here protecting this. But what he doesn't know is that literally I'm right here, and he'll never notice this. I can even climb the window like it's a stair. And he's waiting for me here. But now I have to press this button, and I'll have access to the secret safe. Perfect. I just grabbed the safe, and he didn't even notice that I was here. So much that now he came back here, and noticed that I'm in this room. Literally, he got here too late, and now I was banned. But I managed to complete my mission. So I'm also going to test secrets that you didn't notice from the update. I also have to help in this protest. I'm going to test secrets, but I also want this player to remove the fences he placed here. Seriously, this is very unfair. But I had an idea. I just got the new Brookhaven house, and they saw this, and finally realized that a new house was released in Brookhaven. And now even Bob left here, because he wants to see the new house that was released. I can't believe he didn't know a new house was released. Guys, all of them stopped fighting after they saw the new house that was released. And now this neighborhood only has this new house. Really, this is amazing. Even the policeman got this house, and finally he removed the fences. Look, this new house literally brought peace to the world. Now he's seeing his new house, and this is amazing. And if my friend wants, he can leave here and grab a house on this land. And that's exactly what he did. And a neighborhood with only this house is very different. It's a very beautiful neighborhood, and also modern. But now I'm coming inside here, and for you who don't know, I can activate the pool up here, and pools will appear in my house. This also works in the free house. You can see that Bob is in this pool, and literally he activated the settings. But my friend just showed up here, and he turned his avatar back to normal. But I wonder what this art is. He said I was the one who made it, and I doubt that's true. And this house is really different. It has literally useless rooms. Really, this room is very weird, because I get here, and literally I can see the neighbor's house. I don't know if this is very cool, and this is probably one of the weirdest rooms. You can see that now the whole city is yellow, but I want to see who lives in this house. So I'm observing here, but it's hard to know who lives here. Even a player saw me here. He said, "Get out of my house now." And actually, this is my house. I'm on my land. So much that he's angry, but this literally is my house. And he just closed the curtain. Look, I don't have a very cool neighbor. My neighbor is the weirdest neighbor of all. But now I'm going up here, and I'm literally going to grab his safe just to make him really angry. Perfect, I just grabbed the safe. And now I hid in my house, because he can't know that it was me who did this. But he deleted his house, and now he disappeared from here. I don't know where he went, but now I have a mission. I have to grab everyone's safe, and I want to see if they'll also leave. So much that my friend is going to help me do this. And he agreed. But I just grabbed the last safe, and one more player left here. Guys, everyone left the neighborhood, just because I grabbed their safe. And my friend is arriving here. He helped me do all this. He said, actually, they just moved to another neighborhood. Wait, what are you talking about? If they really did this, this is really very weird. But I just grabbed my car, and I'll have to check this. I want to see if they really left the neighborhood just because of me and my friend. But now I just arrived in this neighborhood, and really they left here because of us. You can see that the policeman is right here, and he went back inside now that he noticed we're here. Look, are we really that scary? And there are really beautiful houses here. You can see that this player is eating, and he noticed that we're here, and now he went back running. Okay, let's grab a house here too, because we also want to live in this neighborhood. But this time we'll be good people. I just grabbed this house because it's my favorite house. This is the free house, but this is my favorite house because it's very well made and also very well located, while the paid house is just a normal house. And this free house has a really cool garage. Really, it's the best garage of all time. But my friend just grabbed this house, and he's protecting his house. But I doubt anyone wants to grab his safe. So much that there's a player arriving here flying, and I don't know why he's coming here, but it looks like he's coming to my friend's house. He just got into the room, holding the TNT. Guys, he's going to grab my friend's safe. Now he just grabbed it, and I'm sure my friend must be really angry. So much that he went back running. But I just chose this color for my house. Now I'm coming here, and I'm going to activate this button up here. So much that there's a pool in my house. Seriously, this is amazing. Besides these items on the right that were released, they also released these 4 items. They're basically plants, and all of them are in this house. The only plant I didn't see in the houses is this one. I searched a lot, and I didn't find it. I simply don't know where this is, and it's definitely very hidden. But this is the best land to have this house, because if I get right into this room, I'll be able to have a really good view, where I can see everything that's happening here in front. And it looks like this player was banned, but he got revenge and grabbed my friend's safe. Now he changed the color here and left it red. Look, but this color didn't look very good. So much that he's changing this, and it actually turned out pretty cool. This is a mailbox. And for you who don't know, this really works. If I press this button, you can see that I can check if there are letters inside here. But I don't have letters. But my friend can deliver a letter to me if he wants. So he's arriving here to do this, and you just have to click on the mailbox. Then I'll get a notification up here, and there will be this letter up here. But if I click on this message will appear on the screen. And the best of all is that a letter appears here. This is a secret that I'm sure you didn't know. Now I'm coming here to deliver a letter to my friend, so I'll have to write a message. I placed these emojis, and he just received this. But he's seeing that there's a letter here, and I want to see if I can deliver more letters. From what it looks like, I can deliver more letters, but the letters that are inside here don't increase. Now this player arrived here, and he also has to deliver a letter. But unfortunately, no more letters appeared. You can only place 1 letter in there. So much that I'm here in the pool, and it looks like he also came here. He said, this pool is very blue. And this is true. This pool isn't like this. You can see that this is the normal color of the pool, but if I get a little higher, this gets more blue. I don't know why they did this. Now he's swimming here, so I trapped him inside here. Accidentally, he got stuck here, but now I let him out. Really, I can get stuck inside here. It's just close the pool, and literally I stay here in a totally secret place. Today I'm going to travel in Brookhaven because I want to camp in the middle of nowhere. This city is really good, but it must be much cooler to camp in Brookhaven. So for that, I'm coming here to call my friend. He lives right in this orange house, and guys, he has to come here with me. And it looks like now he's really coming here. Now he got in the car, and we have to go now. He said this will be the best trip ever. I can't say if this is really a trip because we're going to stay very close to the city. But now I'm coming here to the front to make this trip, which is going to be really fun. But now I have to arrive at the camp, which is very abandoned. For those who don't know, not even the police go to this camp because it's very far away, and some say this is very dangerous. So I'm arriving here in the front. But guys, for some reason, there's a player here in the middle of nowhere. I don't understand what he's doing here, but I know this player, and now he came to talk to me. He said, "Why are you going to the haunted camp?" Dude, first of all, I don't think this is haunted. This is just a story they told when we were kids. Basically, this place isn't haunted. It's just a story, especially because there's a player who lives here. This only proves that this place isn't haunted, because if it were, there wouldn't be people living there. Now he's writing something, but he's going back there, and now he finally opened the gate, so we can finally come here to the camp. I don't know why there was a player there trying to stop us from coming here. Seriously, that wasn't very cool, and I also don't know who lives here. I wouldn't be surprised if this place is abandoned, especially because it's completely without lights. It's really abandoned here, and we can sleep here if we want, but I'm coming here to the real camp, because this is where we're going to spend the night. Here there's this camp, there's this giant slide, and also this campfire for us to eat food. Everything we need is here. This is really going to be very good. Now he's coming here to check out this house. Man, I also want to see this house. It really looks like a very good house. We have this campfire, we have 2 beds, and 2 more beds here. If more people want to camp with us, they literally can. This is really cool. Now he's sitting here. He said, "I'm already hungry. Did you bring food?" Man, I believe there's food in the car. So now I'm coming here to get it. I'm checking if there's food here. And now I found this box. So I'm bringing it because there's a lot of food inside. Perfect. I put this thing here. You just have to cook the food. And good luck, because I know that's hard. Last time he cooked food, he literally burned everything. So be careful. Now I'm coming outside because I think maybe I want to fish, especially because the weather looks really good. But now there's a police officer coming here for some reason. I don't know what's happening, but now he's arriving right here at the camp. Man, I don't know what happened, but I'm coming here to talk to him. Maybe he has something important to say. Now he got out of his car. He said, "Are you sure you want to sleep here? There are several cases of disappearances. Maybe that's just a coincidence. I doubt this camp is haunted. Seriously, that doesn't even make sense." So he understood my opinion, and now he left here. Actually, he's getting something from his car. This police officer should leave. I just want to do my things in peace. I simply want to camp, but he gave me this. Look, it's a really cool tablet, but what is this for? He said, "Call the emergency using this tablet. It gets signal even in the mountains." Okay, that's really cool. I didn't know this tablet had so much power like that, but if I need help, I'll use this tablet to ask for it. I thank him for everything. But now he left here. Man, everything he did was really weird. Everything is alright. This place is really good. It's a place without many humans, and we can camp here in peace. But now I'm coming here to see the food my friend made. Look, it actually looks really good. He said, "Let's see the abandoned house." Wait, we can't do that. And now he's leaving here. But if we do that, we'll literally be breaking a law. So he came back here. He said, "There's nobody in that house. It really looks like there aren't people here, especially because it's completely without lights. So let's go." Man, I'm going to follow my friend, but I have this tablet that I'll use to call for help if something happens. Meanwhile, we're coming here very carefully, and man, come carefully to avoid problems, especially because we don't know what might be inside. But everything here looks normal. It's really weird, but I don't see anything unusual here. It's a truly abandoned house where apparently many people lived, but for some reason they left. What bothers me the most is that people used to live here, and they left. Why did they leave here? Seriously, that's really scary. And it looks like he also doesn't know why, but he grabbed this flashlight. Look, thank you very much. He gave me this, and now let's see everything that's here. Now he's going back there, and guys, I'm going to see everything in this house, because here it really looks like there are a lot of cool things. There are these pictures of horses on top of the Brookhaven mountain. It's really a very cool place, but I'm leaving here, and for some reason there's a player who's been watching me this whole time. He said, "Who are you? And why are you in my house?" Look, I thought this was abandoned. I apologize, and I'm leaving now. I don't want to stay in this house anymore, so I'm leaving here running. My friend saw that, and he also left here. Man, there was someone inside. It looks like he said no, but the person appeared behind you. He's literally behind you. Now he's looking here, and he literally ran away from here. Guys, he left me alone with this player, but guys, you look like a good person. He literally looks like a good player. And look, as an apology, I can fix your house that's completely without lights, especially because I'm an electrician, and it looks like he wants me to fix it. So I'm coming inside to fix the problems with the wiring, and now I finally fixed it. His house lights came back to normal, and he came back here home, and he's really happy about that. Look, enjoy your house, but I think now I'm going to the camp because I want to eat food and much more. Bye. He also said bye, and now I'm leaving here, and it looks like it's already getting dark. It's starting to be night. I don't know if that's very good. I just know that I'm going back to the camp, and my friend is really scared. Don't be afraid, because everything's fine. He's a weird player, but he's a good person, and now my friend is arriving here. He said, "What if there are ghosts here? Let's go back home." Man, I can't go back home anymore. We're literally here at the camp, so let's camp here tonight, and tomorrow we'll go back home. and now he agreed, so he's arriving here. And guys, now I'm cooking food. I don't know why, but he laid down like that. Guys, I'm really hungry. I lit these candles, especially because we need a little bit of light. After all, it's completely nighttime, and the food is almost ready. Guys, now it's completely nighttime. I'm really scared, but I'm eating my sandwich that I made. This is really good. My friend is also eating this, and guys, this is the best sandwich of all. Really, everything here is going very well. But guys, I'm seeing someone back here, and it literally looks like it's a ghost. Look, I don't know what that was, but I literally saw someone back here. Okay, it looks like this thing disappeared, but I think I didn't see anything, and maybe it was just something my brain made up. But now the food is literally gone, so I think I'm going back home. I'm arriving here at this house, especially because I don't feel safe outside anymore, and now even my friend is coming here, and it's good that he's coming, because I'm really scared. Man, I'm scared that maybe someone will disappear tonight, and now he's even laughing here, but I'm coming to the bathroom, especially because I have to wash my face. Man, I'm starting to go crazy, and I'm starting to see things that I shouldn't see at all. I literally saw a ghost. I don't know what that was, but guys, I'm seeing it again. It's literally back here, and it really looks like a ghost. Man, I'm seeing you. This is the most bizarre thing I've ever seen, and now it just disappeared. Man, that was really weird. I came back here, and now I think it's better if I sleep. But guys, I'm seeing it again. It's literally here at the camp. Man, it has to leave here now. So I'm coming to talk to him, and suddenly it disappeared. Man, I don't know what's happening here. I think it's better if I sleep, especially because I'm so sleepy that I'm starting to see weird things. But now it's finally dawning. It's getting completely daytime after a really scary night. So now I got up here, I turn on the light, and I have to wake up my friend because he's right here sleeping. But actually he disappeared. Guys, I don't know what happened, but he's not here. But maybe he's outside. I have to find him. He's not at the camp, and he's not in my car. The only place he can be is in this house. And I'm coming to talk to the owner of this house to see if my friend is here. Maybe he's just here having dinner after a really complicated day we had. Yesterday was really one of the worst days of all. So now I arrived at his house, and he just arrived here. But guys, did you happen to see my friend? He disappeared. I didn't see him anymore, but he said no. He just went back inside. I thought it was really weird that he just left like that. He's a very ungrateful person because I helped him a lot fixing the lights in his house. So what he did was really strange. But I'm going to use this tablet to call the police, so maybe they can help me. So now I'm using this tablet. Perfect. They're coming here. But actually it's this player who's coming. Man, if I knew it was him, I wouldn't have called because he's not very smart and he's also not the police. But well, I need help. My friend disappeared. He said, okay, let's look for him. It's very likely that he's on the mountain. But what is he doing on the mountain? Seriously, it doesn't make sense for my friend to have gone to the mountain. Literally, that's the most bizarre thing I've ever heard because I know him and I know he's afraid of heights and now he's just climbing a mountain. Guys, I'm arriving here too. But wait, I had an idea. I have this car of mine, which is a pickup truck that's literally good for climbing mountains. So we'll have to climb here this way. I have to be very careful not to fall off this giant Brookhaven mountain because there's really a chance I could fall from here. Okay, this is the highest place I can go. I can't get past here because there's a mountain. And now he's coming here in the front. And guys, he even went into the tree leaves. Look, that's impressive. He's doing everything to save my friend. So I'm climbing here too through these leaves. And guys, it looks like he's also writing something. But he's looking here. But he's really confused. He said, your friend disappeared. Let's go back home. He'll never appear again. Man, I don't know how you have the courage to say that. I know I'm going to find my friend, even if it takes me a long time. But I won't give up looking for him. And now it looks like he said bye. He's simply going back here. That was the most bizarre thing that ever happened to me. And he went down here in a really different way. He literally arrived there. But I'm going to keep looking for my friend, especially because I know he's still alive. And I'll try to find him, even if it takes a long time. Now a few hours have passed. I'm still looking for my friend. I'm going to the last place he might be, which in this case is the top of the mountain. So I'm climbing here very carefully, and I finally arrived here. But guys, it looks like he's right here, literally lying on the ground. I don't know what he's doing in the middle of nowhere, but I already noticed that my friend isn't well. Something literally happened, but I'm trying to wake him up. Perfect. He woke up, but it doesn't look like he's very well. He said, where am I? And what was that light? Man, I don't know what light you're talking about, but you had literally disappeared, and now you're finally back to normal. We have to go back home now before it starts to get dark. But now he just fell on the ground, and he's feeling sick. I'm carrying him. I have to take him home. Actually, I'm going to take him to the hospital. So I'm arriving here in the car. I'm the only person who can save my friend. So I'm taking him here in the car, and now I'm going back here very carefully, because I can't crash this car at all. Perfect. I arrived right here. But guys, the car broke down. The car doesn't want to move anymore, and it's literally not starting. Look, this is terrible, because my friend is feeling sick. I don't know how I'm going to save him, especially because he's really not doing well. But I'm going to leave him on the ground. Now I'm going to use this tablet to call for help. Now I'm calling the doctor who can save my friend. And now it looks like there's an ambulance coming here. Guys, it's really good that it actually arrived here, and it's coming to get my friend. But my friend is right here, and it arrived here to save him. This doctor looks really good at what he does. My friend is being carried, and now he's being taken here. I hope he'll be fine, but don't close the door yet. I also want to come here. Guys, I'm getting getting in the car because I want to go with my friend and see if he's alright. He closed the door and he's leaving here, but I'm sure it was the ghost that did this. And now finally he's leaving here. We're being taken right to the hospital. And guys, I'm really happy that he helped me. He's taking my friend here to the hospital, and it looks like he's in an emergency situation because the doctor arrived, they're running. So I'm arriving here at the hospital to see my friend. I want to see if he's getting better. Even the doctor arrived here, and he said no. He said he was attacked. He's going to be hospitalized for a while. Man, but who could have attacked my friend? Now he left here, and he's taking care of my friend, but I'm sure it was the ghost that attacked him because he would do something like that. Now it looks like the police officer is arriving here, but the siren of his car is on, which means he's probably coming here to arrest someone. And now finally he's arriving here, but he's pointing this item at me. Man, I swear to you that I didn't do anything. I'm literally innocent, and it doesn't make sense for me to be going to jail. He said, you're the only one who could have attacked him. Man, I'm not the only person. Actually, there's also a person who lives right here. I wouldn't be surprised if it was him who did this. Seriously, there's really a chance that maybe he did it. Now he's going to handcuff me. Look, that's not very cool. He's calling me here, and it looks like I'm going to have to follow him to prove that there really are more people living there. But guys, it's completely nighttime, but I got in his car. I don't know if he should go back to this haunted place, especially because we can't know what will happen there as soon as we both arrive, since now it's nighttime. Literally, both of us could be attacked, but the police officer doesn't care. And guys, the worst of all is that I'm handcuffed. This player is right here, and finally he's going there to open the gate. Perfect, he just opened it, and now he's arriving there in the front. Guys, he just arrived here. I'm really scared of this place, especially because my car was destroyed here, but now he's going into this house. Man, I'm a little scared to come here, but it looks like he wants me to go in first. Okay, it looks like I'm going to have to go inside, so I'm coming into this house with a little fear, but there's a player here, but for some reason there aren't more players. He literally left here. This is terrible, because now I'm going to jail, and now more than ever the police officer thinks I'm guilty, even though I'm innocent. You have to let me go, because I'm innocent. And suddenly the light went out. Look, I didn't do anything. Now he's holding this flashlight. Man, I'm telling you this place is haunted, and he's laughing at me. He said, even a criminal says that to be released, but I'm really innocent, but he doesn't believe me at all. But now this ghost appeared back here. He's looking at it. You'd better get out of here. But he's trying to hit it, but this is the immortal ghost. Now the ghost disappeared. That was really weird, but the police officer also disappeared. I have to get out of here now, but I'm still handcuffed. So I'm coming here to the police officer's car, because this is the only way I might be safe. But there's a problem. He's back here watching me. I don't know how I'm going to escape from him. He's a really weird ghost. So I ran away from here, and guys, I got to my car. I'm trying to break the handcuffs, and I finally did it. Now I'm free. But finally there's a player here in the front, but he's a really weird player, and now he's trying to hit me. Man, I have to get out of here now. I'm literally being chased. And guys, I'm trying to escape from here, but to escape I'm coming into the forbidden cave, and finally he stopped chasing me. But I don't know where I am. I'm literally in the middle of nowhere. Guys, I'm completely lost, but I just found this cave, and now I'm coming here to protect myself. This is the only safe place. But he appeared here, and now he hit me. But now I just woke up here. I don't know what I'm doing in the hospital. I only know this is really weird. So I got up here. The doctor noticed that I woke up, and for some reason he's really surprised. I don't know why he's surprised that I woke up, but my friend is right here, and he really changed a lot. He said, you finally woke up. 6 months have passed. Man, that can't be true. What happened for me to sleep so long? But guys, it looks like not even my friend knows. In Brookhaven, we have a plane right here at the airport. This is a very beautiful plane, and today I'm going to fly with this plane. I'm going to test ways to take off with this plane, and also I'm going to test the strangest ways to fly in Brookhaven. So for that, I'm coming here in the front. And guys, there's a cop right here guarding this part. He's watching all the players who pass here, and I'm really lucky that I'm coming here in the back, and he didn't notice that I'm passing here, literally with a police car. But now I have to pick up my friend, and for some reason he's right here, literally swimming here in the pool. Look, you have to get out of there now, because this place isn't safe. But he's looking here. And he said, here it's safe. Prove to me it's not. Look, the proof that this isn't safe is that you're green. Literally, my friend is green. And I think that's really proof that this pool isn't safe. Really, you're completely green. But I want him to help me test ways to fly in Brookhaven and also ways to fly with this plane. You really have to help me. And he agreed to do that. Now he came on the motorcycle. And this motorcycle is the best motorcycle of all. He said, why do you have a police motorcycle? And I have this police motorcycle because I like this motorcycle. It's really simple. I can also pop a wheelie with this, and simply this is really good. Now I'm coming here in the front, but this cop saw everything. Literally, he saw this. So much that now he's coming after me, and this isn't very good. I'm going to have to stop right here so he can talk to me. Guys, he's arriving here, but he's aiming at this item. He said, your motorcycle doesn't have a plate. Wait, you're stopping me because my motorcycle doesn't have a plate? And really, my motorcycle doesn't have a plate, especially because I removed it. I hate plates, but you're also breaking the rule because your car doesn't have a plate either. Literally, his car doesn't have a plate, so we're both wrong. In fact, he's coming here to check this, and his car really doesn't have plates. So much that he's looking here, and he said, you got lucky. Now get out of here before I change my mind and arrest you. Guys, he's really mad because he couldn't arrest me. But now I'm coming here on the motorcycle, and the first way to fly is really the best of all. He said, I want to fly with a plane. Look, I want it too. But first I have to test a very important hidden secret. My friend has to get here, so I'm going to carry him by pressing this middle button. Now I'm carrying him, and now I have to leave the game. Literally, I'm going to leave the game. And finally, I came back in the game. I'm coming here to get my friend, because I'm going to test a secret. Now I have to press this left button, and he's exactly here, and I'm simply going to drop him. But I'm still carrying him, so much that the bug worked, and I'm simply going to be able to fly. But he shrank his avatar, and now finally I can drive this motorcycle. So I'm going to have to come here in the front. Literally, I have to get a boat. Perfect. Finally, I'm arriving here, and I'm coming here in the weirdest way of all. But I'm arriving here in the front, and the cop literally saw this. So much that he got really scared, and simply fell on the ground. Look, he got so scared that he decided not to even chase me. But I'm coming here to get a boat, and today is my lucky day, because there's already a boat here. So I'm simply going to take this. But guys, there's a person here, and I want to go fishing with him. So much that he stood up, and he's a fisherman. And apparently he let me come here. So I'm arriving here. But for you who don't know, if I sit exactly here, his boat is going to be completely bugged. You can see that his boat is flying like this. Really, the boat is very weird. But now my friend has to use some animations to see what will happen with his boat. So much that now his boat is flying like this. And this is the weirdest thing I've ever seen. Literally, his boat is flying. Now the boat is lying down. Look, his boat is really bugged. And now the boat is flying again. So now I got out of here, and I'm going to use this animation on the right. So much that we're both jumping, but his boat is flying really far away, and simply the boat disappeared. Really, he's completely without a boat. But I apologize for what I did. He said, that was really cool. Do it again. Guys, it looks like he got happy. So now I'm coming here on this boat, and now I'm jumping like this. And really, I'm very bugged. And this is the weirdest bug I've ever seen. Literally, the boat is dancing like this. But today, I'm going to test better ways to fly. And there's a problem. The cop is coming here. Literally, he's coming here to see what's happening. Look, the weirdest thing of all is happening here. Literally, this boat is flying, but it looks like this player is being arrested. I don't know why he's being arrested, but we have to stop doing this. I don't know what's happening. Now he's being arrested here, and this is really unfair. I have to come in the cop's car now, but he's leaving here, and I can't let him leave. So much that he's aiming at this item, and he said, you're going to be arrested too. Get in the car. Okay, I'm coming right here, and now his car is completely bugged. He simply can't drive this anymore. His car is really bugged. This is the end of his car, because it started jumping like this. Literally, his car is completely bugged, and this is the best bug in Brookhaven. So the cop left here, and his car is still flying like this. In fact, now I think it's time to leave here. So I'm going to drive this car, but it's impossible to drive this. Even he left here, and he was smart to leave here, but I'm going to leave too. He said, you don't have any way to escape. Look, that's what you think. I'm going to grab this ladder, and also this item, and this way I'm going to be able to fly. Guys, I'm flying like this. Literally, I managed to fly really far away, and now I'm coming on top of the bridge. Perfect. I'm arriving here, and it worked. Finally, I arrived right here, but my friend has to join the game again because he's completely bugged on my head. So it looks like he just left the game. Now finally I'm free, and he just joined the game again. And now he's right there. But man, you're not going to be able to arrest me because I know a million ways to fly. And besides all that, I know the way to fly with this Brookhaven plane. But now I'm going to fly again just to prove to him that I'm really good at this. And there's nothing you can do. He got back in the car. So much that he stopped here. And that means he's waiting for me to move, to literally follow me. So I'm going to do a test. I'm arriving here in the front, and from what it looks like, he's coming here. Literally, he's following me. Look, this isn't very good because he's coming after me, and he won't leave me alone anytime soon. But now I'm coming here in the front. I'm going to fly like this, and I arrived on top of them all. So much that again he came here. So I'm going to a place so far away that you won't be able to follow me. Guys, I'm going to arrive on top of this building, and I'm arriving right here. Really, everything here worked. But again, he came here. Seriously, I need him to stop chasing me. Now I'm escaping here in the back like this, and I came a little lower than usual just to avoid him seeing me. Perfect. Now I'm arriving right here, exactly at this airport, and he didn't notice that I left here. He's completely lost. So this way I'm coming here to the houses, and I can literally fly wherever I want. But for some reason I'm flying. I'm flying in the middle of nowhere. I don't know how this is possible, but I'm arriving at a friend's house, and he's waiting for me here. He said, where are you? But literally, I'm above you. I don't know how he didn't notice that I'm here. Now finally he noticed this. Simply, I'm already at your house. So much that now he's climbing up here. But there's a player I have to help now. It looks like he's right here, and literally he's handcuffed. So I grab this axe, and I'm going to break the handcuffs. Perfect. I broke that, and it turned out everything worked. He got really happy. But I want to test now, literally the way to fly with the plane. He said, why are you telling me this? Look, I'm going to be really honest. I don't know either. I just know that now the cop arrived right here, and he already hid. Look, it's good that you hide there. So much that now he went up there, but I just wanted to warn the cop that he won't be able to arrest me anymore. I'll always have a way to escape. There's nothing you can do. He said, actually, I think there's something I can do, but I don't know what he's talking about. So much that he's carrying me. Now he got in the bed, and I'm under the ground. I don't know how he discovered this, but he can throw me down here, and I'm literally literally going to fall outside the map. Look, you can't do this. I don't want to stay under the map. Now he's in another place, and I don't know why he's doing this. And now literally I'm here on the street. Guys, he dropped me here, but literally I'm alive. In fact, he stood up, and now he's really scared. And this time I'm going to grab this item, but he's trying to escape, so I'm going to follow him, because this time I'm the one who's going to throw him under the map. So much that I'm arriving here faster, and now I'm carrying him. This is going to be his end. Actually, I'm coming here in the front. Now I'm right here, and he's going to be literally thrown under the map. But before I want him to say his last words, and apparently he's not going to say anything. So I simply threw him here, because he tried to eliminate me, and I got my revenge. But he appeared back here, and this time he's really mad. Okay, I'd better escape. So I simply teleported, and I'm going to hide in this castle. But for some reason, Bob is here. Look, what are you doing here? Literally, he's coming to talk to me. And he said, I heard that you know how to make the plane fly. Is that true? And that's totally true. I'm going to test now ways to make the plane fly in Brookhaven. In fact, there's a player working here. Literally, he's building this whole place. But you have to help me test the secret. And he agreed to do that. So now I'm coming here to the plane. I grab this bike that literally moves with the power of friendship. But guys, he's not helping. You can see that his foot isn't moving. I'm the only person who's moving this bike. And now I have to arrive right here. I'm coming here to the plane, and I'm going to have to get inside. And for you who don't know, this is the Brookhaven plane. Literally, it's really complete. You can pilot the plane, but there's a very big problem, especially because this doesn't work. And the place we're in is actually in the middle of nowhere. Now I'm coming here to get Bob, and finally he came here. Okay, I'm carrying him. Actually, I'm going to press this button, and literally I'm flying here. So I'm going to have to go down here at maximum speed. But now I'm really very weird. Literally, I have these two items completely bugged. So I want to fall down here, and from what it looks like, Bob is exactly here. So I'm following him. Literally, he's right in this part. I found him in the middle of the air. But for you who don't know, there's another plane in the game. And for that, I have to come here to the airport. I'm going to grab this card, and now if I go down here, I'm going to be able to get inside, literally in the place where the plane is. And he arrived here too. He said, but everyone knows this plane, and they know how to drive it. Look, I already know that. Everyone knows this plane, and I'm sure you've already seen it. But I'm going to test a way to get the real plane, like this one, and that really works. But guys, I just grabbed this jet, and now I'm coming here to get this player. Actually, I want to see what he's doing. Look, he's right here, and he noticed that we're here. So now it looks like he's really scared, especially because there's a giant jet here. But look, come here. I'm literally going to carry you. So I'm getting closer, and you just have to jump here. Perfect. He arrived here, and now I'm carrying him. I'm going to take him to the pool. So much that he's going to swim in this pool, which is literally radioactive. So he fell there, and now he's completely green. Look, even if he gets out of here, now he's completely green, and this is really weird. But now I'm going to fly, because I'm going to test a real way to get a Brookhaven plane that really works. And now Bob left here. I don't know why he suddenly left, but he's going there to do his stuff. So I'm going to have to get my friend. I'm coming here to get my friend, and Bob passed right here. He's going back to his castle, and now finally he arrived. He came exactly here. But there's only one way to get planes in Brookhaven. I'm making a version of Brookhaven where this plane basically works, and I want you to test this with me. But it would be better if you turned your avatar back to normal. So much that finally he turned back to normal, and now he's not green anymore. He was green because he swam in the toxic pool. Now he just left the game, and I'm going to have to follow him. So he arrived right here, and I need you to get on the bus. But it looks like he doesn't know the reason, and it's because obviously I'm the one who's going to drive this. So now I'm driving this, and I'm going to have to arrive at the new airport I made. Guys, I'm coming right here, and right here for you who don't know, there's a new airport. This airport is really cool. Now he has to follow me to test the planes, and you can see that now there's a giant runway. So I'm following my friend. He's coming here really fast, and he's not even waiting for me. He's the fastest person of all. But you can see that there are two planes. So I'm going to go down here, and not even I know how to get out of here. Actually, it's just going out through this door, or maybe this other door. And now I'm going to drive the golden plane. But look, you can't come on this one, because it's not very safe. So I'm coming in here, so much that I'm coming here in the front, and I'm going to start flying with this plane. But this is a little harder than it looks, because I need a lot of speed. And guys, the plane still isn't flying. Really, this is awful. Perfect, it took off, and everything worked. Literally, I'm flying really far away, and this is really good. This plane is really flying. Simply, this is perfect. And it would be really good if a plane like this was in Brookhaven, available for you to pilot, because this is really cool. I can do several maneuvers here in the middle of the air, and now I'm going down here. In fact, I accidentally hit this, but there wasn't any crash, and you can see that this is really luxurious. But now I teleported here, and he was waiting for me. So I'm going to grab this other plane, and I think this one is safer. And my friend can come here. He just has to get inside. And look, I can't take off. So much that suddenly I crashed the plane. Really, this isn't good. Literally, I'm breaking this. And it didn't work very well. My friend has to get this plane out of here. So he's going there, and now I'm going to pilot this plane for real. Okay, now I'm sure it's going to work. But suddenly, this is completely broken. Again, this plane ended up breaking, and I don't know how this is as possible. But again, this broke. So now I'm completely bugged. But I'm trying to take off again, and it didn't work. It's really hard to get out of here. Perfect. I managed to get out of here, and it worked. In fact, I still didn't take off. Actually, I flew at the last second. And this is the best plane of all, because really this works really well, and it looks a lot like the plane we have in Brookhaven. And now I'm going to pass under this bridge. Perfect. I just passed here, but it didn't work. Literally, the plane broke. And guys, if you want to add me on Roblox, just click the Become a Member button, and I'll add you on Roblox.